Hey everybody, what's up? It's No Nonsense News, Ted. Thursday, October 22nd. Thanks for joining me. Today in the news, Putin says Russia-China military alliance can't be ruled out. Actually, what he said was, as of right now, there's no reason for there to be a military alliance, but he wouldn't rule it out in the future. And as we know, tensions globally have been on the rise, especially between United States, China, and United States, Russia. We also know China and Russia have been working together for years, trying to sidestep the United States dollar hegemony, and that's a dangerous combination right there. That's basically the United States' number one, China, and number two, Russia, threat. That's basically the only two global threats we really have, and they're going to combine, or it wouldn't be ruled out that they could combine. But one good note coming from Putin was he seems eager to renew the New START treaty that is the last arms control pact between the United States and Russia. So that's a good note. But speaking of China, just like last night I told you guys about the food shortages, the historically secret government of China is publicly admitting to large food shortages. And I told you, just like everything in your house, your food shortage will come from China. And now you got headlines about food shortages coming from producers of food. Okay, so you got here, guess what food shortages are coming? Remember in the spring when bags of flour and yeast suddenly became precious items? Wasn't that fun? Well, great news. We're going to get that experience all over again. And yes, as we've noted before, grocers are a little bit more prepared. They've been stocking up pandemic pallets of food that they can reorder quickly, but some things will still be hard to find. And now they go down. Now you have manufacturers of food products telling you this is no longer like conspiracy or, oh, you're just doom and glooming. This is the manufacturers of these products are telling you they're going to experience shortages. There's going to be shortages in baking supplies. That's the first one. Canned soups. Both General Mills and Campbell's are still behind in production after the increased demand during the first wave. Okay, so they're still behind. Thanksgiving's coming up. They're telling you, also you like this soda. Soda's one that's they're telling you is going to be in shortage. A lot of it is based on the aluminum shortages that we've been having. Another one is snacks, and that actually has to do with the aluminum too. Think about the aluminum foil bags that they're in, right? Chips and stuff. Snacks. Frito-Lay, Pepperidge Farm, and other snack producers have been letting the public know via Twitter about the products they've paused or cut off completely. A moment of silence, please, for Tostitos Black Bean and Garlic, Kickin' Chicken Taco Pringles, and Geneva Cookies. Also, Spam is going to be in shortage. You know there's a problem with Spam short. Hormel CEO Jim Snee reported that the company has 24% less inventory of all of its products than it did at the same time last year. And production may be slowed again if there are any more cases of COVID among workers. So here you have it. Like I said, this is no longer conspiracy. They're telling you there's going to be shortages. Okay? You should take this opportunity and prepare for them shortages while you have the chance. They're warning you that this is coming up in the next couple months. They think it'll be back together by January. But just like this whole virus thing, they told us a month, they told us a week, and we're how many months into this thing now? And really, I mean, you can't really believe much that they say these days. Anyway, we have the debate coming up tonight, obviously, right? And you got the elections coming up, and for weeks you've had law enforcement saying to brace for violence and chaos around these elections. And now you have retailers joining them, saying the worst is yet to come, and retailers are fortifying their stores as election chaos nears. Gucci, H&M, Under Armour, and Apple refused to answer questions about their pre-post election security plans, but more than 24 security consultants, insurers, contractors, and store employees confirmed that some of these major retailers were installing reinforced glass, hiring security guards, or retaining on-call teams that barricade and board up buildings. Okay, so there you have it. Do you have manufacturers warning that they're not going to be able to produce these products for you? They're not going to be on the shelves like they used to be. You have retail stores boarding up brick and mortar storefronts, warning of violence. They're literally telling you the same thing that I tell you every single night, and that is prepare. You need to take this opportunity, sit down, think about it, go out and prepare for a United States that we've never seen before. Because we're not going back to any kind of normal anytime soon. The so-called normal, we might never see it again. This might very well be the first chapter of a reality dystopian sci-fi novel. I hate to say it, but it really could be. Don't find yourself out of that novel in the beginning. Try to be the guy that makes it to the end of that. Anyway, I'm out of here for the night. I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you for joining me. Give me a thumbs up, subscribe, stay safe, and don't forget, I'm not trying to scare you, I'm trying to prepare you. I'll see you guys tomorrow.